Hello guys, welcome back to Coding for All, and I really apologize for being late and my videos are being delayed. The reason was my health, but now I'm feeling perfectly fine. So just an overview of what we have been doing. We are almost done with our new and beautiful site, and what we did last time was the mega challenge of making this footer and adding this copyright, you can say, along with social media logos. So now we will be moving forward to refactoring the site. Now what does refactoring means? Refactoring means that you need to reduce the repetition in your code. We'll move forward to our code and see that what does this mean. So in order to reduce the repetition, you can say this is what we meant by refactoring. Now refactoring is of different uses, or it has many benefits. For example, it increases the readability, so your code becomes much more readable, not only for you but also if you give your project or to anyone, or anyone get a chance to go through your code, it will become really readable. The other thing is modularity. Now what does the modularity means? Modularity means that it can be used further in many different purposes. For example, we just use CSS site, CSS tab for designing the styles and all, and we use HTML or index site to make all our HTML in it. So we can divide it into different types and we can use it easily, and so it becomes easy to use. The other thing is efficiency. It increases the efficiency as the code reduces inside, and it becomes more readable, so you are much more fast in editing it. And also if there is something to look after or you need to alter something, it becomes really easy, so it increases your efficiency. And I think that it is better for a programmer to reduce the code if the one can. But the thing is, or you can say, the cost shouldn't be the reduction of readability just to reduce the length and to increase the efficiency. And the last thing is reducing the length. When you will become a great programmer or full stack web developer, even a coder, you will try to flex your coding muscles by reducing the length, and it really gets interested that how using different languages you can reduce the length of the code. I will even show you the site on which you can flex your muscles and see others how can they reduce the sizes of their coding and how could they reduce their length. So that's, you can say, a summary of what refactoring is. Now we will become a better programmer, a better coder, and a better full stack web developer by implementing the refactoring sites. I'm sorry. Now we will show you that how we can reduce the length, increase the efficiency, make the code more modular, and how we can increase the readability by refactoring our site. So we will become a better programmer, coder, and full stack web developer. So let's dive into it and start working. Now where is our another h2 that we replaced with the class? So the thing is that it's better to have a class. The reason behind is, like testimonial text, it's another class. And where do we have another? Yes, pricing heading. The thing is that if you make more classes, then later on you can replace or edit, or you can say alter it very easily. So that's how you can do. And we can, what if, so I believe that we are already done with the refactoring. The reason is that you can see that we have made different classes, and it is of great advantage later on. If you need to add anything, you can simply move on to that class and can edit without affecting anything else. So I believe that we already are becoming a good developer, a good coder, and that is why we have really reduced the repetition, the length, and we have made our site modular, and it is readable enough, and we are efficient enough. But just in case you think that this is not all, you can simply recommend this in the comment section, or if you want you can send me your message and I'll upload your better, you can say, refactored code on my social media platforms, and also I'll link it under my YouTube video so that anyone can obviously learn from you too, because we are here to learn, not to do anything else. So let us move to another thing. Okay, now we will be talking about combining selectors, and it is one of the advanced concept in CSS. So you can say that this is simply a concept of HTML and CSS. Bootstrap is involved in it. So, but not everyone can understand this. So, and one cannot apply this if you are not clear about it. This is the reason that I would like you to pay close attention to what I'm going to tell, the different types of combining selectors and how they will be used. I will show you the practical application of each and every type that I'm going to tell you now. So the first type of combination is multiple selectors. So how can you do that? If for example it is h1, h2 and h3, it's better to add the space between them. So what you will see that h1, h2 and h3 all will have a color red. It doesn't matter where they are mentioned, but they all will have red color, and you can use it while refactoring your site. So another thing is hierarchical selectors. This is something that you read from right to left. So this means the title that is inside the container should have a color red. And note this, that for hierarchical selectors you need to add space between both. And the third type is combining selector. Now combining selector, what is the difference between them? The difference between combining and hierarchical selector is that they don't have space, and the other thing is that this shows that the element has the both classes, title as well as container. Now what is going to be their reading order? So just consider hierarchical selector as a parent and child, and you will read from the right side. As you can see on the right side, the child is in the hands of her mother. So similar is the case here, the title is the child in the hands of container. So you will read it as title that is inside container should have a color red. While combining selector, there is no space and you won't read it from right, rather you will read it from left, that the class container having a class title should have a color red. So in order to see its practical application, we can just simply go to code play, and I will take you there now to see that how is it going to affect. Let us go there. So here we are on code play. There is nothing as Bootstrap or anything like that. It is simple HTML and CSS. So I wrote this just to reduce the, you can say, wastage of time, as you can simply copy this and you can see how you can apply. Now if I write, you can say title and the color is red, let us see its effect. So you see that the reason is the both classes are the same title. Now what if I want only hello world to appear as red and goodbye as black? So for this reason, what I can use, these are the combination of selectors such as container. So these are hierarchical selectors. What does this mean? That give the red color to the title that is inside container. So let us run. It should only give us hello world as red. So here we are. So very nice. The color red has been given to the title that is inside the container. Now what if I add, if I reduce, or you can say eliminate the space. Let us see its effect while we combine. Oh, nothing has happened. The reason is that there is no class like this. So what if I add container here? Oh, spellings. Here we are. Let us see now. And yes, we have combined these selectors. So you have seen that these are the different types of selectors that we can use, and its application too. You can use it on your website where you are making for refactoring too. So just implement this and try it on your own. Even if I give you one more demonstration, that is for h1, for example, hello and h2 as world and h3 as coding for all. And if I eliminate all this and run, let us see its effect. Okay, so now what we can do, what if I write it like h1 color red. Okay, now I'm going to copy paste this for all three. Let us see its effect. Just do it like so. All are red. Now what if I want to reduce, as we studied in refactoring the site, that it should become more readable, modular, efficient and small in length. So for this reason we need to reduce our repetition. What if I write like this and I eliminate all this? Let's see its effect. See, so here we are. We have combined multiple selectors, we have seen combining selectors, and we have seen hierarchical selectors. So I hope that it is clear to you. Now we can jump over to the next thing. Now we will be moving forward to another advanced CSS concept, and that is selecting priority. Now what if I run what I have written here? So it's simple, coding for all, our name. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel or liked the video, kindly do this now because you know the name. Okay, so now moving forward, what we can do, for example, if I write h1 and I give the color red, and let us see, yes, it will going to have color red. What if I change its color to yellow? Let us see now. So this shows us the priority, that it reads from top to bottom. At first it gave the color red to h1, but later on it read the they are asking for yellow color, so it gave the color yellow. So in this sense you come to know the priority, as the code is reading from top to bottom, so the last thing that will appear will be executed for the appearance. Now what if I write, instead of h1 I write the class that is title and give the color blue? Let us see now. So very nice. So this shows that the selection of a class for editing is much more important than reading from top to bottom. So it ignored red, it ignored yellow, it crossed it, and it simply came to the class that is title and gave the color blue. Now what if I write id, that is heading, I believe. So we can give color orange. Let us see. Okay, so this is somewhat orange. So this shows that the ID oh sorry, the ID has much more priority than class, and it is really very much evident. Now what if I add in class styling? Let us see. Give it color green. So now it is appearing green. So this shows that the inline style has most importance, then ID, then title, and then H1. So the importance is, you can say, is given most to the inline styling, then to the ID, then to the class, and then the least important is this selection. So you can, but I would recommend you that use ID for the sections only, so that it may help you in navigation. And this shows that we have applied many things to just one of our heading, that is coding for all. So this is not at all efficient, and never ever go for inline styling, because it shows that how lazy you are, and it is not an efficient thing to do. Obviously this was a single line code, so it was very easy to do anything like that, but if there is a long code, then you won't be able to do. So that was all for this website, and I hope that you are done with this website too. It is looking really beautiful. So I would say you, rather I will force you to like and subscribe and share it. Now we will move forward to further concepts, and I hope that you will enjoy, learn and grow together. Thank you very much. Good luck. Bye.